All right, we want to wrap things up where we started, and that is back in the kitchen with Chef Craig Evans from Ninfa's Mexican Kitchen. And, of course, we brought back the guy that is the guy of Ninfa's. You're able to come in and help us. I give you a big, huge prop and big, huge title, don't I?
You do. Thank you very much.
Well, let's kind of fast track. I thought, you know, it's no fun to eat by myself, so I have to kind of bring somebody back in to help me. Let's talk about what we've done with our salmon dish, because it looks like we've taken a couple steps forward since we were last in the kitchen.
Yes, we have. So we've seared it off, we've applied our rub, and we finished it in the oven. So now it's cooked through, it's a nice doneness, and you've got this nice kind of a char crust on the top of your salmon. That's the mole rub. Now you can serve this with any kind of vegetables you want. The way we do it is we serve it with roasted grape tomatoes and roasted poblano potatoes, which are just fabulous. And it's a great dish. And then our pachola sauce is ready to go.
Pachola.
Yep.
Pachola sauce.
And this is a seafood sauce. It's been cooked with shrimp shells, which we make a shrimp broth. Then we also have clam juice, roasted vegetables, a little bit of chipotle, some toasted peppers. That's how you get some of that kick there at the end. And we put this right over the salmon, and it's going to give it just a dynamite flavor. We get a little color to it there, too.
Okay, so when we talk about the authentic flavors, not being, a greasy Mexican mess on a plate, this is precisely what I was talking about. And again, I know this from experience simply just because you guys are in Houston. Now, I want to get to these tacos because that's really what I love, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Well, I can't wait to have you try one. What we've done is we've caramelized our onions and our pineapple as we talk, and then we combined it with our pork just to kind of get some of that marinade from the pork on there.
Okay.
And we're going to put it on some of our fresh hand-rolled tortillas. These are our corn tortillas.
This is them, right?
This is the flour, and that's the corn.
Okay. And this is basically, you guys are known for these.
We are actually. We hire and have staff full-time tortilla ladies that understand how to do it, and they roll these all day long. And in many cases, in order to get your fajitas, you got to wait to have these freshly made because they're in such a demand. We can go to between a couple hundred or more a day. We actually have people come in and just buy dozens of these to take with them.
You know, here's a little story. My grandmother had a molino in Laredo, Texas, and that was the tortilla factory. That's what code for that. And so she used to have little gals that would be out there, and she would, hand roll these, and I would sit at the end of a conveyor belt, like by a basket where they would dump into, and I would just eat them for hours and hours. I tell you this story only because the tortillas that I've had at Ninfa's are probably as close to the recipe that I grew up with as a little girl.
That's awesome.
That's the honest to goodness truth. I've stalled enough to indulge you with my story, just enough so that you could plate that so I could sink my teeth into it. But before we do that, you can't really talk Mexican food without a fantastic margarita.
No, you can't.
And I just went ahead and just did a taste test of all four of
What's your
flavors.
favorite?
I don't know. It's a hard one because you've got your traditional, right?
Yeah, the one in the middle there is an Ninfa Rita on the rocks. The one to the left with the color is a Ninfa Red Rita, which is Rose Angel tequila infused with hibiscus.
I love that one because it's sweet. I love this one because it is sweet, it's sour, it has a perfect combination. I tried the one that's unique because it's got a slab of meat.
This is going to be our coolest margarita ever. It's called a Fajita Rita, and it's muddled with avocados, got a little whiskey in it, and it's garnished with pickled vegetables and a piece of fajita meat.
Okay, but if I'm being honest, I think that I probably have a new favorite. It's this one, and I'm shocked.
That is amazing.
It's got a jalapeno sticking out of it, and I thought, yeah, I'm not going to like that. It's going to be too spicy.
That's
jalapeno Rita, and it's infused with whiskey tenure, which is whiskey that's been infused down with the jalapenos. Absolutely amazing.
Okay.
It's sweet and sour at the same time.
Yeah, this is probably the one that I would grab. I mean, I would grab all of them, but today I'll grab this one.
The great thing with that is it's not only the whiskey, it's also tequila. So there's a blend in there, and it's got our fresh made sour mix. It's all made from scratch as well.
It kind of is a great segue because you taste the citrus flavors in it. And one of the things that we were talking about is the kind of the citrus infusion in a lot of your dishes, and every dish that you get almost comes with a little side of the lemon and the lime, and that's not just by accident.
No, it's very planned out. Everything we try to put on our plate creates the experience. So when you get your tacos, I've got a lime and a lemon wedge there.
Did you? Okay.
Yep, you can put one there, or you can even just take one of these, and you squeeze it over the top. It's meant to be used. Everything on our plates is meant to be used, and that's one of the wonderful things about our plates, our menu. everything we do because we design it so you get a whole experience with the plate. And that's one of the things that I really love about our menu.
Okay. Well, speaking of your menu, we're going to provide a link. Here's one for you.
Oh, thank you.
And
this, by the way, is our favorite.
It is your favorite? Oh, well,
It
good.
is.
Then I'm glad I'm willing to share with you.
Thank you very
You've
much.
earned it since you made it. And here's some information for you. Ninfa's Mexican Kitchen is located at 67th Avenue and the Loop 101 in Glendale. Give them a call right there at the number on your screen. It's 623-561-9800. The crossroads are? Help me out here.
101 and 67.
I just said that,
And
didn't I?
Beardsley.
Beardsley, okay, and Beardsley. Head on out there and just tell these folks that I sent you down, because hopefully I endorsed it well enough. Thank you for coming in. Thank
you for having
moving
us.
Thank you for having
here.
us.
Dig in. All right.